You have to put this Demacia Elusives on your site. Well, I want to figure out like where I want the deck to be before putting it on the site. So this is basically the version I was playing yesterday, which is this. We're not using like the Kinko strategy, and we are more about just like all-in full face smash basically. I'm not sure if I like Fiora here. She could easily go. For sure. Because it is a deck that has a way to like fit in Fiora. I don't know. I think this kind of idea ends up with more potential. As much as like Kinko Wayfinder is kind of nice, I think for this kind of playstyle, for how this deck ends up winning, you really would rather just embrace like the high roll opener, I think. When are we gonna try an Elnuck deck? What, Elnucks with Elusives? I don't know. I don't think that would be like the best thing here. So this is another like Teemo aggro deck. We've got Fiora on 3 here. Wow, I might actually just go in with the Fiora win condition. Is that crazy? I think that's actually going to be good here, especially with this hand. Let's go for it. I did take out Judgment out of this deck, by the way, which is like, I don't think I like Judgments.
Reporting in.
But it's like, if some games are going along, I definitely don't mind running like somewhere between 0 and 1 Judgments in the deck. Vlad Elnuck doesn't sound bad. Yeah, Vlad Elnuck is fine. I've seen that, like, everyone running Vlad decks on ladder, like, conventional Vlad decks is running Elnucks. If you're running Freljord and you're not running, like, the, like, super slow control deck, you're running Elnucks, right? I can't think of a Freljord deck that doesn't run Elnucks. That isn't the super slow control one. It's every Vlad deck, right? Or every Freljord deck. Some versions of Ezreal aren't running Elnucks. But I think Elnucks makes sense in Ezreal right now.
I'll do better this time. They got past me.
Okay, so we've got 3+2, which is quite nice. Can Fiora here. We're gonna threaten the Teemo. You can see him like floating for bonds. I'd like to bait out a bond here. Elnucks are just good. Yeah. Let's see if we can bait out the bonds by not pre-committing anything weird. Okay, that's fine.
I can do this.
But yeah, Rush Fiora with like Relentless Pursuit is also kind of cute. Like that can sometimes just be winning you games. So Fiora ends up kind of like fitting into this deck, I think pretty well actually. It's sort of like a matchup tech alt win con. It's a very like low cost alt win con, I guess. So I think that's a pretty easy repost, right? Because even if he pops the repost, our Fiora still lives. Which looks pretty good to me. Rush Fiora Pursuit is nasty. Yeah, it's super sick.
Backfired.
Two down.
So we're gonna go ahead and just bank mana. I mean, we're just playing for a full Fiora here.
I got ways to find me mushrooms.
That deck can't really give any health. What it could do is like get excited my Fiora. No, it doesn't really want to do that, but it would definitely do that if it wanted to. So we've got a total of 7. I mean, we have the potential to win the game this turn. If we move in with Rush right now, we're very vulnerable to get excited. I kind of want to play Tracker first. Total of 7 means Tracker Rush gives us 5, so we can still curve out properly with anything else. Could be Duo. I think I have to open with Tracker no matter what. Because if the Fiora dies to get excited, I need to make sure I'm killing the Saboteur before its next attack. Can we win 3 rush, actually? Yeah, yeah. Over, like, what, Radiant Strike? Yeah, I was thinking about it. Rush could make more sense than Radiant Strike in this deck, but I might honestly run, like, 3 of both. It not even be that bad. Or, like, 3 Rush, 2 Radiant. It's like, you can run a lot of that slot in a deck like this. So he's gonna go ahead and take a proactive pass. He did a burst pass there, so he didn't have to pass, but he just passed back to me. So again, we've got 6 mana. We want to make sure that we're like saving Rush and potentially single combat, so we can accomplish that by playing either Shadow Assassin or Green Glade Duo. I don't think there's really any 1 mana cards we're looking to draw except for Radiant Strike, which is currently at 2 of in the list, so that's gonna be pretty low odds. But I think it actually does more than Duo in this case. Let's go ahead and play the Shadow Assassin for that like 2 of Radiant Strike outer. Hit the Radiant Strike, which rewards us for making the correct play there. And now suddenly we're good against Get Excited as well. So I will take the aggressive Fiora Rush line on the Chungus. And I'll actually hold back the bird to see if we can end the game right now. If he passes back to me, then he's just burning 5, which is great. Okay, so we're always passing here. We play around the Get Excited. It's a very, very, very easy pass. If we single combat, then we don't have the Radiant Strike to beat the Get Excited. But yeah, I like Fiora in this deck. We're already in single combats. The one thing is, I was playing this deck yesterday and single combats felt kind of bad. And a lot of like the control matchups as well.
Put on me mask, secure me tail, off the day.
So we're always gonna have enough mana for Duo. Duo's totally fine here. We don't want to move in yet. He could definitely have some weird stuff. I mean, he's an aggro deck. I think he basically has no choice but to go in with an attack. And if he doesn't, I don't really feel super punished. We're just playing a little bit more safe by doing this, I think. If he's got like Brothers Bond, we're no good. I don't mind open attacking because we can win with a Relentless Pursuit as well. Relentless plus Radiant plus single combat is going to be 6. Leaves 4 floating, so we can play Duo easily. So we're just waiting for him to pre-commit. We need him to play another weak unit so that we can attack one, and then when he like buffs it, then we like single combat to kill the other one. So we only need one more kill. So that is a little bit awkward. I mean, he still can beat our Fiora win condition with Brothers Bonds, which I don't know if I necessarily want to enable.
They'll never see us coming.
So I'll just attack with the Elusives here, since we have the Relentless Pursuit anyway. I think there's no reason to attack with Fiora yet. She only needs 1 more kill, so we're gonna slow play this spot. He could have, like, cards that we basically just want to get out of him. So now he's got a lot less mana. That's pretty significant. I'll just go ahead and let that through, I think. I don't think Radianting there is necessarily worth it. So we're going to pass action to him. And now all of a sudden, Brothers Bond no longer saves him from the Fiora, because he's developed 3 2-attack units. So we're safe against Brothers Bond. We're not safe against Get Excited plus like Bond. I guess we're not safe against Get Excited plus anything since we don't have Rush. Yeah, maybe that's just a mistake. I mean, Fear is so hard to level when you don't have the actual card. 4 mana. Well, I don't mean Get Excited plus Bond. I mean just even like the straight up Get Excited. We're still no good. Yeah. So this is fine.
I never hold back.
It's really, really important to be very patient We should be good now. There's Blade's Edge. If I single combat right now, I get punished by Brothers Bond, so I should always Radiant Strike first. So I can then choose to single combat the one out of the 3 he doesn't bond. So we're playing around Brothers Bond here. So now that we've waited this long, there's the Mystic Shot. And now that he's taken the Mystic Shot, now we get to Radiant Strike. And we'll strike one and back. And now the only way he can kill our Fiora now, the only thing he can do is use Elixir of Wrath. God, if he had that hand, if he had shot Blade's Edge Elixir of Wrath,
This would be quick.
I'm fucking done. Jesus, that would have been horrible, dude. Okay, so we're good. But yeah, I think the most important thing is to just like such an important thing in Runeterra is like understanding the idea of like reactive finisher. You want to make sure you are playing all of your tools in like ways that are safe for him to like have answers.
I'm basically 1/8 gay.
So like
Love you swim.
that the way we played those last like 2 turns is really important. Because you have to slow play it, you have to make sure you're playing very passive and you're okay with that. The open attack we made with our elusives, because we only needed one more kill with the Fiora, is really important as well.